And now I can't see chat. Try StreamYards, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Okay, can you hear me? Is that a yes? Hello? Can someone grab a youngster? They're like, try StreamYard and you can add a video. I feel like I should press that button that says having issues. It's a general yes to that. I don't like this. Sarah, listen. I can see you. You've got your eye patch. You've got your socks. You're sliding across the lounge room floor. You're all like people. Oh, if anyone... I annoy myself, don't worry. If anyone sees Dolly... Muppets! You guys can hide each other now too. Why does everyone say stream? And I'm a hot mess. Just accept it. If you can't deal with it, you want to talk about me? Talk about me. There will be fuzzy hair every day. It's not important to anything. Anyway, hi. I don't even know. I have not even pressed on YouTube in the last whatever since I put this live up. But I just wanted to say, like, everyone has grown. And there's people that, oh, I saw you in so-and-so and so-and-so. If they're seeing you somewhere, they're watching too. They just don't have the balls to comment in. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. I don't know. This is weird. There's so much going on the screen. And they said use this to share videos. And I literally cannot see. Anyway, let's not. Got coffee. I seem to like these little guys. They have a lot of homewares. And I had one of the worst. What can I see? I've got my image for everybody. You know when you talk to, there's some that, see, I'm the one that like just comes into your house and it's like, oh yeah. But hi everyone. I don't know. I see Dukes. I see who's ya. I see she's more of a animal Muppet. Lily Rochelle. And that's all that I can see. If there is anyone. But does that banner say this is an example of a banner? That's not what I wrote. Anyway, that's so weird. I wrote like a fantastic. How do you get rid of that? That's stupid. Why did you make me write all that stuff out if you're just gonna? I don't know. Kids these days know too much. But, oh my God, now that. I can't. Oh my God, Kendley. Oh, and see, Kendley, and this is why people have a problem with me. Lisa 54, of course. And see, I'm not a lot of places because I don't take it personally. And if you had watched that, yeah, okay, Kendley, I was blocked for 2 months, so it's everyone. Anyway, but it's not my channel, and if the channel owner wants me to do something, I do it. Like, I don't know. And there's a few foreign language channels that I mod on, and it's like I speak the language, but whatever. But Sarah mods on this channel like that does Christmas karaoke. So if you ever find her there, let me know. But anyway, but honestly, someone was like, "Oh my God, I saw you in Benny's." Benny's never done anything to me, and he actually did good things for the women that. Maybe I'm going to need nicknames. But anyway. And Muppets and Sarah, and there are a couple of others, but they had to change their names because people are silly. And it's like on YouTube, it's the people watching that grow your channel. Like a star. Because I think the channel only started growing because everyone thought that I was going to send them nudes or something. But I don't know. And I've been getting a Lady R. I'm on StreamYards for the first time because the youngsters said it was better. But what? Die! Die's like a old school. Die's like an old school researcher like me. And if anyone, oh, hi Junebug, Mud Pie, Ocean Tide, Nana. Any firemen? Everyone is welcome until you're not. If it's like, because I do have limits, and it's like, no, I've got I've got no limits. I've got boundaries. Anyway, jokes. My brother came over for Christmas, and I asked for honey buns, Jiffy Mix, and a thing of Jukes because they won't. Amazon, I don't know. There are obviously none in the Australian Amazon warehouse. Anyway, I got 3 boxes of Jiffy. No honey buns, no mayonnaise. So I'm tipping there in the boot of Mum's car. I don't know. Oh, I want to have. I'll have Platy on. I'd have Platy on anytime. And see, everyone's like, oh, Platy this, Platy that. She's a fucking legend. Australians can laugh at themselves pretty easily. And I do work. So if I'm not around. Anyway. I wanted to, I think there's a lot of people that people were given the wrong impression of. And I'll just say, Fizzle didn't even know that she was a stripper. I was like, it's. Hi, Lulu. Hi. I'm super easily distracted. And you don't even know what I did yesterday. And I make a lot of videos just for me. So many beautiful women. And I don't even know what time it is. I could tell when it was 14, and then I don't know, like I change first, and then you guys will change a week later, and then it's like 16. I don't know. Anyway, Di's like, 8 hours this way, and I was on a roll, picking it out, and then it's just too hard. But there's a lot going on in here. And I know I'm weird. I'm okay with feedback. And I'd love people to get along. Be kind. And if you don't know someone, don't attack them. It's risky business on the tubes, I think. Is there like filters? Oh, I shut the window because you never know. It's like they have their neighbours meeting on my front lawn. There's dogs that walk past. Is everyone okay if I open the window? Because it's hot. Where are I changed because we do it in centigrade, and I changed one of the settings somewhere to Dukes me too, and that's what I'd love. if it gets if they've changed their neighbourhood mow the lawn day to now, I can shut it or move down the back. My office was down the back, but they kicked me out because I'm like I'll get up and do it in a second. I'll finish this story. But if there's a clear space, I can get something onto it. And I've got a silver jewelry store that is online now. I got rid of the physical shop front, but there's always it's a motorbike. And my nails are chipped because I go to work. I don't care if people talk about me. And hang on, window. Sorry. And I'm not Lisa, I am. You need some earrings. Ooh. Oh, do you remember? Like I had my ears pierced when I was 13 for my birthday. And because I had to wait until I was 13 because that was when it was you're like a teenager. This is back in like 1980 something. But got it done. And I hadn't there was a time when I was living in Sydney, I was working at my daughter's school because I'm a single mum, so I find a job. Oh, my whole life is a whole fucked up story. But we'd walk to school. It's in Sydney, and magpies. And spring, anything shiny, and they swoop. And I have got, it's like they come from behind. So there's like chips and it's like I stopped wearing anything shiny and just gave up. But then they closed, and I'm pretty sure it was Ocean Tide. She didn't have her ears pierced. Mine had closed up. That was $80 for a piercing, and then it was like that's for one ear. And I don't need to spend. I mean, I'm not cheap, but that's a waste of money. Hang on. But I do have earrings because I bought earrings and they just put them through. Oh, have you guys not seen magpies yet? I don't think you've got magpies, but they're vicious. Magpies, they're the black and white birds, but like when the ones in Sydney were attacking, it's like if it was a park before the school, but there's like the row of trees that line the edge of the park down the street. And if there's baby birds, they're like super extra protective. Okay, Dukes. And see, right now, there's some young whippersnappers that know all the technical stuff, and I had like that video and was going to try and do it in the video, because there's people, oh, let me just share screen, and like even now I'm not even seeing that. But also, please, if you know that I'm wrong, I'm happy if we ever get to that point. I feel like we're just chatting, and I can literally talk all day, but like a lot of my clients are deaf, and so I don't speak. They'll lip read or on, and this I talk a lot with my hands because I'll sign. Okay, Muppets or Sarah, don't fight. Can you look up, because I can't even open. Oh, I can. And Lulu, I'll tell you something else. And there's a nice Lulu with a butterfly, and then there's this weird one. So, whatever. Oh, can you see where it says Robin with a Y? And I'm very, and I think I need some water, so obviously. But this is, look, this is like the what the fuck face. Like, people say something. Do you know, oh, we can laugh in a minute. And please, no. Oh, don't. Crows. Crows are all black. The magpie's got white. And that, Lulu, if you see me and I don't say hello, it's not you. I'm just like, is that Lulu? So why can't, you know how people have their name across the bottom? It says Robin with a Y, but WHY, because that's what my mum always said, because apparently I ask a lot of questions. Who knew? But I grew up before there was internet, and I'll figure out about the magpie in a minute. But there is a guy. Attention span of a flea. Shiny. But there was someone that had the butterfly before yours and then after, but then you don't, like, the spaces, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, Muppets has reappeared for us, and I would show you my office, but Muppet's birthday present is still over there. Not like, I'll send everything to get, like, you'll get a parcel and it'll be birthday, whatever. Dukes, stop it. They're not beautiful. Stop. No, okay. There is a time of year when they're very, very protective, and I understand who isn't protective of their children. But maybe we can do a live stream and walk through the bush. But it was like the epitome of my low point with magpies, because I was like, I'm not afraid. But anyway, there's a whole, I can take you down there and do that. My daughter was down there. My son was down there. And there's 9 years difference between them because I don't choose well and I don't do. My mother is a terrible person. So I chose terrible people. But anyway. And my son's dad has a brain injury. And we broke up 12 years ago, but we're still getting back together. Okay. But we would go because I live in a suburb. Where I grew up is it's 3 kilometers, which is 2-ish, just under 2 miles. But like, and I went to school down there. And you know when there's like 2 schools and Sarah, then you go to high school and the 2 schools will be together at the whatever. Anyway, and back then Newcastle was a lot smaller, but so many people. And there was a few, like, we need to get another nickname because, or something, when she doesn't know. And hi Pauline, it's a bit of a support group for people who are over being told what to do. I don't know. Pauline, you clicked on my channel. There should be a name somewhere. Anyway, Magpie, down the back, you can walk through the bush or down like behind the houses, and I'll take you out there one day. But who's ya? The things my mum told me about myself, and then I would, like, because I left Newcastle when I was 16. No, 17 when I finished high school, and then went to Queensland and came back. But there's one of my neighbours, like my primary school friends' parents. And so it's like when they move out, someone younger will move in. I don't know. The school used to be amazing. And then when Hunter started, Hunter's my son. He has a name. He wants to be a YouTuber when he grows up. If you harass him, that's on you. Like, I don't understand. There's people going to other people's houses, like creators. Oh, sorry, Pauline. And I'm not a creator, and I don't do techie. And I did a live stream last Monday, and on YouTube, but I couldn't share something. Hunter is so sweet, Sarah. He's amazing. His brain's different. So proud. He gets awards for empathy. I must be getting my period because I'm crying. No. Normally I like cry out of frustration because I use my words. But anyway. Oh. Should we finish just one story? Let's do magpies. And I'm not looking at chat because I'm ADD, OCD, all the alphabets, but they're not agencies. I'd still like to be like a medium-sized BI when I grow up. I don't know. It is roasting. Okay, D. They're horrible. They weren't raised right. But you can go down here and then, hi. Oh, no. Patricia, I need to finish just one story or you're going to get 47. And they said, like, you'll be out there and they're like, oh my God, Dewey is on meth. Project. Anyway, thank you, Patricia. Let's finish Magpie. I'm not looking at you. I'm not going to look at myself either. But you can go out the back gate to, and it goes down to, oh, well, it's like double open gate things so you can drive stuff into your backyard. Lady R, because I'm slim, but I don't stop. I clean for amazing people with all different abilities. Anyway, magpies. And there's a duck pond. Oh, it's the creek. We've got a creek. We should go on a walk one day. And I still want to take Afro Human to the Sarah. You don't tell them to shut up if you're going to be. No, Lady R. Lady R's got a bad rap. And did you know she's Lady R's over there ruling the world. Her name's Robin. And it's like, because there's a lot of Robins. And I don't know if you're I think, oh my God. Do people know that? I think I just, did I? Okay, and I apologize if was that doxing? Anyway. I'm putting a post-it note on you. But Hunter was maybe 2. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Anyway, let's call him 2. We'll call Taylor 10ish, and we're like walking down. The magpie swooped. Taylor takes off that way. I take off that way. And Hunter's there going, he doesn't care. Like, he doesn't know that he could lose an eyeball. But I was like, that is poor parenting. I was like, stuff y'all. I'm terrified. And I was like, that's my child. He was like blissfully unaware. And we stood there for hours. And I've got a friend who, I know people who live everywhere all around here. And I called my friend and I was like, Don't judge me. I'm judging myself. Hunters on your front lawn. I'm 4 houses down and I can't get. There's like, is it Braveheart? Where they're like, but anyway. Okay, I'll get back to this. I will say something. If anyone, that Patricia, attempted murder. A flock of crows is called a murder. Can you say murder on YouTube? Because you can always say, you can't talk about murder in true crime, but murder is a flock of. There's many people that I don't know, and I've been told about, and oh my god, that lady, she's into like karma and stuff too. You can't trust her. Whatever. And it's weird because, like, anyone that disturbs my peace is already on my block list. And there are a lot of people that have blocked me because they think I'm something, whatever. But anyway, oh my god, karma. I'm like, did you see the profile pic where they put the texture with the karma? Oh, listen, and if it's I was saying before, and we'll talk about her later, but everyone knows me. There's like thousands and thousands, and some other people in here, because if you're from over there's like thousands of people watching us, and I'd comment somewhere and they're like, oh my god, Doohickey, you're hilarious, and I was like, thank you, never seen you before in my life, but people think they know me. But Lily said something to me once, but doesn't matter. Hi, Diana. And I don't talk. I'm not in Discords. I don't talk to, because I'm essentially not a creator. Mass issues. I check stuff. First are the nudes, then I don't know. Because they come on, they're like, oh, you have to agree with me or you're blocked. You have to tell me that I'm amazing and that you love me or you're blocked. And it's like I understand that people, like, that they get to know each other and that, but the other people on YouTube don't know what you're all doing. So don't assume that. And there are so many good people, and the creators treat them so badly. Yes, Dukes. Hang on. Before I went into a Discord and it was someone and everyone here is beautiful. I don't want anyone to attack anyone else in chat. We don't need to talk about idiots. So, did you see? Someone told me I had tuck shop arms. They call it lunch lady arms, and I was like it's muscle, but my bicep is smaller than your wrist, so it's like. And if you need evidence, I've always been tiny, and I'm sure the people with PTSD deep breath. Anyway, one of the absolute, we can talk about people's journeys. Thank you, lady. Some people get it. And Andrew! Andrea! Hi, gorgeous! Patricia, do you watch another community that has a star, so to speak, who makes questionable life decisions? Because I've been saying Patricia over there. I'm like, hello, and they're like, doohickey who? What time is it? So if it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit, do you consider that hot? Yeah, and Dukes, I'm my worst critic. Like someone, oh my God, you got fuzzy hair. I've had 2 good hair days in 47 years. So, and someone's like, oh, you're mean. And I was like, at what? And then so it's like, there was like, doohickey is really bad. And I was like, bad at what? If I'm bad at something, I'll practice and get better. Or if I'm bad at something and it's not my thing and I'm not interested, I won't try it again. I'm not mean, I'm reasonable. It's not mean, it's boundaries. People who think they're God's gift to whatever don't respect boundaries. And I think a lot of creators don't understand. There's people that come here just to chat in the Jibby Wobbly. Patricia, I love you too. She's a fucking legend. And I have got a whole. I just poured coffee. And it's got the, it's a travel thing. I'll make this and this comes to work with me. But I didn't have the lid on and I picked it up and okay. And this is, I like to think, I'm like, you guys are on Earth and I'm like in the land of optimism. But I like to think everyone's just doing their best to get by. KCK, with the travel cups, there's like little ones, and they look like they're, oh, let's do this. Probably because size is important. Don't let people who say that are like, but it comes up to here and it only fits 2. And if I'm going to work for 4 hours, I'm going to need my 3, whatever. Who's ya? I got training. I was like, do I say, who's ya? For 8, we were like, who's your mama? And for new people, I do have an attention span of a flea and a very fast brain, which hopefully will slow down sometime. And I'm on StreamYards. So, I don't know. I'm just generally know I'm a hot mess with bad hair. Not bad hair. Anyway, but I don't care. I'm not going to put on like half an hour of makeup to go get a loaf of bread at the servo, which is 3 minutes walk. Hi. A tangent. I annoy myself. Grubby goat. Listen, Muppets is like one of my longest. I met her. Can somebody because my nickname probably isn't allowed on. A nickname for Muppets. Can you give me a nickname for where we met? Which Loopy Loo? Anyway, because when I came in to Summer's case, I didn't know like the live chatty feature until the lockdown. I'd watch lives, but not. I'm like, ooh, TV. I'd watch lives on the TV. Hang on. I want to be on The Price is Right, but I also think, like, I grew up when we had like the game shows and all that, and the people that were like, hang on, I don't. I'll do it. Here's your new car. I liked no woo. Stop. And I'm honest as fuck, dog. And my friends know if they ask me a question, they're going to get an answer. And occasionally they'll ask a question and then they're like, oh, retract that. And I was like, I'm going to be. And I've got friends that are complete fuck ups. But they're still people. Anyway, but oh my God, music. Okay. I can't even remember what year YouTube started, but I'd listen to music. I'm not Lulu. Oh, hi, Lulu. Like DIY stuff, or I learned to crochet, and I think I only created like the thing and I wrote a comment and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't understand this. And she was like, well, go find someone that you can understand. And I was like, okay. But crochet community, they stab people in eyeballs and stuff. And I don't. I think they used to be like one big fluffy woolly family, but then the what's it called? The knitters and the crocheters, someone, crochet hooks, eyeballs, stuff. And there are this categories. Oh, categories? I don't know. We're in the people blog category at the moment or whatever. But there's all kinds of categories. There's a whole beautiful, oh, it's not beautiful. There's a whole community, and there's like one main character. Oh no, two, but they're not together. And then maybe like 80 reaction channels. And like the trash stay to the trash, and the good people stay to the good people. And it's amazing. Every single person in that community is like, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. And it do you know? And we won't judge, but I have one of my blankets. It's a circle. It's from a lady like Addict 24. She's in UK, whatever. And it is rainbow. And Sarah said, it reminds me of my granny's nylons. And it's like, I have a pair of nylons from the 1920 whatever, and they aren't rainbow or woolen. Ocean. Sorry, trying. Now there's the fluffy wool. Stop it. And then she was, yeah, Sarah. Oh, damn. Water. Hang on. Who's ya? I have 3 power washers. I'm down to 9 vacuums. They banned me. My guilty pleasure would be buy a new vacuum, but they banned me from buying vacuums until I get back down to a certain amount. So 2 have broken, which someone somewhere must have known. They're like, don't buy a new one yet. Because, sometimes things have an expected life expectancy. Anyway, but I like it. I'm not to buy accessories. And that's one of my yep. Grubby. I had it's like, because at the time it was like, I had floorboards at my last house, and so you need different vacuums, different heads, so things can get up. It's a whole thing, but it's like the Dyson whatever is the most amazing, and you get it, and it's like the other one. I can stick it on like Hunter's head and lift it up to the thing. Patricia. Sorry, guys. Patricia's such a beautiful soul. You know when there's just like good humans that have been through hell and they're still like amazing? It's Patricia. Yes, Patricia. And I hate the people that go, oh, she's at peace now, blah, 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 blah. It's like they're saying like cliche stuff because they don't know what to say. But whatever. And I don't know if any of you watched, not, see, I can say, because it's Monday here and it's not Monday everywhere. Hi, Misty. But do you guys have melee? And I'm not dismissing you, Patricia. Let's get back to making you happy. And vacuum cleaners. Vacuum cleaners make me happy. But I got a melee. And there's different like levels. Like the, you know, like $700 one, $400 one, $300 one. But they all amazing. And I would ask, if you don't know someone in the chat, don't like someone in the chat, hang on, if you don't know them, get to know them, whatever, like, that's fun. New friends are always fun. And don't attack. You'll be out if you, whatever. Okay, Ocean Type. Was it you that was the earrings? Getting the ears pierced? Miele. I feel like it's got like the little circumflex over the top. Okay. I'm going to, Patricia, one client, because I'm in like different people's homes, there was one client that had the shark, but I don't know, it wasn't amazing in her house, and she was getting high, like the ones that suck hard, talking about a vacuum, not Doug, that like she had floorboards, and you don't need as much suction on the floorboards. But I've got a vacuum, and on my carpet, it's so strong, it pulls the carpet up. Like, anyway. Okay. I'm going to moot. I'm mooting. M-O-O-T. Moot. I'm mooting because I said suction. Who's ya? And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, because everything has different words between Australia and America, all questions are okay. I think you can because I don't know. Like I learned something new yesterday. I mean, I learn something new all the time, but I'm going to mute so I can blow my nose. Tiny Dyson, what? Like tiny what? How tiny? I wouldn't want a tiny melee. Your whole computer, like all your keypads would probably go. Shh. But anyway. Oh, water, bubbles. I don't know. It's not vodka. But Patricia, I'm so sorry. Hugs. Hi. Muppets. Muppets is vacuuming. Talk better. No, don't. And if someone comes in that, okay, there's channels saying, Bloody! Jay! Oh my God. Jay also got kicked out of over there. He is a legend. I've been following true crime for 45 years. And his first video, I thought I'd watched everything. And he had things I didn't even know. I don't know. But he's cool AF. But people were mean to him. And I've been ugly crying, sorry. And I just stuck my finger up my nose. I don't know. They'll talk about me. But Platty! I was trying to explain magpies earlier. And Platty had a and I'll link it at the end. But Platty had the profile pic of an Australian. It's not there's an Australian Platty super wog. But I was told Platty is beautiful, empathetic, amazing. And I think people were like, I think they had a problem with her swearing, but you all haven't been to Australia. I was on the phone to I don't know, like is sergeant at the whatever. And I was like, it's just not bloody good enough, mate. It's like, psh. And I have, Sarah and Muppets know me. They know my thoughts. Anyway, okay. I don't know if... I think crows like to be in... This is my personal experience. Platty, look, this is what I started doing. But I don't think... I think we could do dearly beloved, we're fucking gathered here today to whatever. We can... You call them cuss words. We're like swearing, but it's just it's how we are. But this is if you want to write it Platty and get around sensitive YouTube, this works. Oh, are yours territorial, ocean tide? They probably would eat roadkill. Oh, I'm in Australia, and there's roadkill. We have drought. I've got friends who have farms If there's drought, sometimes if they're milk cow, Jersey dairy cows, if they're meat cows and they can't sell them, we will, like, they'll sell the skin. I cleaned one house and I made a video, and it was purely for me because people Jake, 1 second, don't ask me a question. Shiny. But the cows' skins keep popping up, and that was the way they are supporting a person who can get some income from selling the skin, but they've lost the meat. Like, Australia is like, actually, I'm going to do this because she is. Oh, I should ask her before that. Did you see, Patricia? I was going back through Dukes. Did you see the there's a picture on it's on my community tab page, whatever, and because I'm taking my mum to court, and she literally wrote that we spoke 3 times a week, and there was 2 phone calls and an accidental butt dial on that day. 2 phone calls in 8 years. Listen, read that, Platty. Read what Platty wrote, because I was talking about them before, and I was saying I've got chunks because they, and I stopped wearing my any sunglasses because they have shine. This is only whatever, but stopped wearing earrings. It's just anyway. But Platty, can you, if I do this, that's not. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But there's a guy. His name's Theodore, but he called Teddy, and I was so late to the party of discovering him, and he's freaking hilarious and so accurate. And the whole time growing up, because I was born in 1976, and they do things differently. Doesn't recognize my face. Big day. Oh my God. Oh. My, growing up, people are to my dad, are you Italian or Spanish? My answer! My dad looked European, and everyone was like, are you this, are you that? And he was like, no, I'm told I'm this, that, and the other. And then, when you go get the DNA, whatever, and they tell you what's in you. And turns out, back in the 40s and 50s and all that kind of thing, they're skanky holes. They can't wait till they get home. And then my dad's dad died, and Dad went to get his war medals, and there's a whole nother family in Melbourne. So anyway, my dad was raised by his grandma because someone somewhere had an affair, and there is some kind of European something in here. But I would like to thank the guy in England or Scotland or whatever who stole that loaf of bread that made me the woman I am today. They put all the convicts down here, all the cool people, all the risk takers. Hey, Platy. And my personality. Like Sybil. How many have I got? No, I am like the same all the time. And I don't know if she's blocked, but if you do see her name's Frankie something, just put her wherever she needs to be. She was I left a few channels because they're just, it was attack, and I won't. Platy, I saw Platy watching Trooper. Platy, don't tell anyone about Trooper World because they're nice over there. I mean, then we can tell it here, but not the ones that hang over there and go, hang on. I am not drinking wine. I'm not. You can clearly see that I am, but I'm not. I am absolutely not. I didn't. I never did. It wasn't me. They're jealous. Like, hang on. Have I been flipped? Where's New York? You don't. Platy. You need. I do it. It gets it out of my system. I'm good. Dukes. I've got like clients from all walks of life because cleaning company, and I keep my clients for a long time. No, it's Hopkins, maybe, Patricia. Dukes, I don't drink, and I went into the sorry, it's not a blanket. I don't drink. I'll have some, what do they call it? Like cocktails when I'm on, and I will drink on a plane because I don't like masks. Sarah, but okay. And there are some people that I do get a little bit judgy on because they're grown women and they're Jack Daniel. Oh, I had what's it called? Canadian Club with dry ginger ale, but in a pre-mix bottle. Bloody cool. Anyone want to say what they did do? We didn't. And if anyone ever needs an alibi, whatever. Oh my God. They call me young for a gummy. Ran high. And I said some horrible things to Rin because I was under some impression. But then we can, like, we're good. To what? But this, I don't remember what this wine was, but it was $2.75 a bottle. And it had a label, but I took that off. But who got a cry cut? Anyway, but sometimes I think I'm hilarious. But let's call her Betsy because that's her evil twin, whatever. Cheap wine, Platy, the red box from Aldi. That was all right. But it used to be $9 for like 4 liters. But I don't know. I think a wine bottle's like $7.50. But I'd stopped. I might play it sometime. But it's like, do you know when can't think of the exact month, but when don't even Platty, I've got dress up boxes galore. But who I was like, whatever. But I go to like the thrift shop. We call them op shops, opportunity shops or whatever. But it was during this time when they're all, doing thing. Rin, I think I am. And I need to laugh. No, I laugh anyway. Anyway, turns out I didn't have depression. I had my mother. Still got complex PTSD, whatever. Odds and sods. See, and Jay, you're a fucking legend. And there's people that other people take wrong. Okay, you all are getting stoned over there, so I'll just talk amongst myself. But it was when they were down here mucking everything up, and that was like that. Actually, it came like that, but Dolly kicked it off the nightstand or something. I don't know. Legend. He's English, but he's in giving Coburger an alibi. No. Oh, Dukes. People are like the self-help books, and I literally can't talk because I've written one. But mine is like according to Charles Bukowski, and I don't know if any of you know him, but he's cool. You can read it. But he has some amazing quotes, and it's like living life according to these things. And he's just like, some of them are like, he's a drunk and whatever, but he's still just doing his best to get by. And it's, you'll be fine. You're like, all the floaty, and it's just straight to the point. What's your favorite quote? Oh, where's you have to die a few times before you can really live. And that's pretty much Charles. But this book it's not written by him, but it's just all his, like, the best quotes. And they were like, don't buy it. Charles doesn't get the whatever. And it's like, he died. He's got no family. He doesn't get his royalties anyway. This is $10 Australian, which is like $3 American, and delivered, and it's got the best ones. Oh, yes. I love reading. Yes. Oh, I like this on some days, but it was like, death meant little to me. It was the last joke in a series of bad jokes. D. I'll show you a photo, but yeah, books are. But it's a, she's mad, but she's magic. And I don't know if anyone saw the story of Ange and Gracie and all that sort of thing. But actually, anyway, listen, but this one, goodness can be found sometimes in the middle of hell. Platty, I don't want to, because I've taught, I don't want to, I'll be like, now everybody. Turn to random page. Should I read it? This is, I think, Platty. Patricia, I've got them too, and I was buying some on Booktopia, and because the old ones are super hard to get now, and somebody stole my copy of Woman, and not stole, borrowed, not returned, Woman and Post Office. But he's real, he's raw, he's honest. I like honest. This is, my mum's like, oh, I like that. But I was like, I'll go to a random page and read you a quote. The first word is sex, and the second last word is bow. So I think Platty chose that page. Do you want to sing, Platty? That was hilarious. Who was there that day? We're in Skips, and I don't go over there much anymore because he pretty much says that feelings and gut instinct and all that sort of thing isn't a thing. And it's like, I understand books and that, and then but anyway. Platty, can you sing? Yes, Patricia. Oh, people are strange. They are constantly angered by trivial things, but on a major matter, like totally wasting their lives, they hardly seem to notice. And there's some good ones, and they apply. It's good. Agree. And if there is a time that I don't finish a sentence and you want to know the end, remind me. Because Hot Mess Express. This is my Valentine's Day. I bought it for myself. Guy asked me on a date, and I was like, no. The last date, I went out. I'm going to the toilet. And I'm like, out the kitchen, and oh, that is, I think that's going to be at my funeral. And it's how you walk through the flames or the fire that matters, not whatever. Drink break, sip, intermission. At least I didn't spill it that time. Oh. The key to success is to start before you're ready. Oh, Christopher Reeve. A hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. I need new pillows, Rin, or I'd invite you over. No, not new. But I had a Patricia. That is an amazing description, though. I love words, the way words are used. Okay, Platty, I said it last time I was live, and then you disappeared. So I was like, is that she doesn't want to meet me? Or she's like, awkward. But whole other fucking saga. But there's a new car. What the? Okay, it says the 6th for me. It was going to arrive on the 1st. But anyway, Mum, she paid me excessive amounts of money not to go to Christmas because anyway, turns out that if I was at Christmas, then her secret lie of 30 years might be exposed. But she got exposed, and she's one of those ones that will react. Platty, we're coming to Queensland in end of April. Remember, I booked SeaWorld the day. I booked SeaWorld Resort, and then the helicopter crash. I've got shocking, well, not shocking, but it's, I don't know what it is. Like, I was driving to work one day, and they're like talking about Nigels, and that's, no one names their kids Nigel anymore. I get to work, and Shane's carer's name is Nigel, and I said, are you shitting me? And I was like, and they're like, for real? Because maybe he just got there too, and he's listening to the radio. It's like, you haven't met a Nigel for 7 years, and then they talk about it on the radio, and then it's like there's weird sliding doors, whatever. Hi, Auntie Anne. And if I have missed anyone, please let me know. But yeah, Platty, come and stay at the hotel if you want. Swim, buffets. My 4 favourite words are all you can eat. And I don't know where you are in relation to that area, because Queensland's huge. But fun times. Mum wanted me to buy, she said, you have to buy a new car. And my dad would roll over in his grave, because it's like you pay 50,000 and drive off the lot and it's worth 40 and whatever. But, and there's so many issues with or getting new cars because there's no computer chips or something. But turns out it was all because she wanted a new car, and she just got a new car, but she didn't like it. So give me lots of money to buy a new car so she feels better. And I've got my old car out there because Hunter likes it. And are you north or south or what direction? I know you're not east because you're swimming in the ocean. But anyway. And I know that I just didn't finish about 3 sentences, but and is Muppets still here? If Muppets is still here, what's her name is see, these are my people. No matter what people think of you, shine so bright you burn their fucking eyeballs. Where is Muppet? And I don't even. Aunt B! Hi! Oh, I was going to say before, because there's so many women getting hurt by fuckery and sending their last $5 to people who don't need it, and that hurts me. So I don't know, like I'm hoping to make it better or make people aware, because like the people that they get you caught up in the emotion, and it's like, oh my god, I got an unexpected electricity bill and it's $800. Unexpected, like me, we go 3 monthly. It's going to arrive the same time every freaking year. Like, you're getting a bill, whatever, and something will always come up and they want your money. It's like they should pre-plan. I pay like my bills, what's it called? Like they get bits taken out every payday. But Muppets. Same, Jay. But it blows my mind. And I go to Bali and everything always seems to happen while I'm there, because they think you're their personal ATM. And it's just, I was like, but anyway, and but so many people. And then there was a lady yesterday, and I do like her, and she would have been amazing, but someone got to her. But she said, oh my god, I just found out that the investigators in Summerwell's case are Laurie and Bob. If she was like, I was told, I was censored, I was told. Google, you can see them. They're in Tris. That's Trudy and Chris together. Just when you thought you couldn't make it any shorter, you can Google people. Anyway, Muppets, you know who is back with a bee in a bonnet? There must be another new, because I know she's got that channel, whatever. And Jay, Bali's like an hour and a half from Australia, and that's where people go. If like certain times, I paid $700 for a week in like a 5-star resort, all food and that included, and your flights. What are you waiting about? But Bali is, sometimes I cry there, because they're just like, it's a third world country, and when the first time I was there, a teacher or a oh yeah now I've forgotten what I was going to say, but it's cheap. You can see people from other parts of Australia in Bali, and I love it. But so, $30 for a month of being a school teacher. Google. My German teacher was Frau Kugler. I like Kugler. But I've now been 38 times. It's like literally there. And when I lived in Sydney, I was like 10 minutes from the airport. And the first time I moved back to Newcastle and had to drive it, I was like, whoa, because you like fly overnight and land, and then I had to drive back, and it's nuts. So I got a train the next time, because the public transport system in Sydney was pretty good because of the Olympics, and the train there's out in Homebush or down in Homebush where the concerts and that are, the train station, they're huge. There's so many people. You want to go to Australia? Who's you? Fly into Sydney, and I should have a spare. My office was down there, and they picked me into the dressing room, which will now be down there when that gets finished. But there was a flood. Oh, not a flood. There was a flood. There was 4 floods in 18 months. But the carpet was wet, and I was like, just pull it up. And there's the most amazing, like, dark hardwood floorboards under there. So we're ripping out all the carpet. Like floorboards. And the carpet's probably from like 1960. Oh my God. You've been listening to me dribble for an hour and 40 minutes. Oh my God. You guys are amazing. How long's too long? Because size is important. Length. I was like, do I have a... There's like something come by. But Jay, how are you? Flying to Sydney, Rin? I'll pick you up. But, oh my God. There's... talking to Muppets, and she's like talking to me, and I'm like, can't talk, fangirling. Amazing creator, and I won't say his name because of what I'm about to say, but everyone's like, where are you? He's from Yorkshire. You're all welcome. If there's too many bed things, there's a... What's it called? Trailer thing where you bring your big tent thing. Having a complete brain fart. Someone will know. There's that, and there's a shed, and there's a toilet. We can have a party! In relation to what, Sarah? Oh, Muppet. You know that blood pressure thing the other day? Is the bottom line my heart rate? Not an RV. It's like a trailer. In the trailer... Oh, I'm going to do this. everything comes like a whole big 3-room tent thing, and then it all goes back into the. Okay, let's do this. That's not it. Like it starts off like that. Oh, and I think it's 120 over 80 is the normal. But mine came up as, I think it was 88 over 77. Like I've got chronically bad, I mean, not bad, low. But this, like a big, this comes out of the trailer and then it all goes back in. There's one of those. We'll find room for you. Stay at a friend's place. I can't, like, where's Platty? Oh my god, I just realized I was like 18 minutes late and I do apologize. I am so challenged. But it's like I've got Platty will tell us. I've got a tent as well. We've got boxes. We can make pillow forts or whatever. But I was told Platty, who there's new roads and stuff, but is at least 8 hours away, that Platty is in the bush in my backyard spying on me and recording for YouTube content. Australians don't do that. And she knows that if she's supposed to be out there spying, she can come inside and spy. But I think people create things that they might think are possible, but they're not. The other day, because my mum never cooked and didn't teach me to cook, and I would cook and my dad would come and get the food because she's trying to say that dad never came here because she's sold everything, but now she's got to figure out how to get the cars back for me. But she said, but my dad would come here and pick up half of my thing because he works hard all day. And the other day, like something came up about, because he was here like 5 nights and he'd come, I swear to God, he's been avoiding her his whole life. But it's 2023 and she said something was going on and she was like, there is no way in HE double hockey sticks that your father would eat anything that came out of your house. We cleaned your fridge in 2009 and there was mold. ...2009, 14 years ago. And then I'm like, you want to judge me? There was solid I don't even know how to. She doesn't clean. She doesn't do anything. She just sits in the corner and reads a book. Like, she wants to say that I had mold in my fridge in 2009, which is very possible. But there wouldn't have been food because I was in Bali. And she would not have been able to get into my unit unless she climbed. She is ridiculous, Platty, and there's like I'll say to her like my feelings, and I won't be malicious or whatever. I'm just saying, and she'll be like, yeah, good chat. But look, oh, okay. You know the Alex Murdoch trial? We did. It went on so long, but we made like the courtroom out of Lego. And which one looks more like Harpoon? We'll just call him Harpoon. Which one's more pretty? Oh, she cries to get away without to not reply. It would how a baby's made or born or whatever. My Elizabeth, I won't tell my mum. Do you know? Okay, sorry. I'll catch up on this. Oh, the Murdoch. I hadn't watched because I didn't know if it was going to be, like silly buggers. But I was talking to someone and they recommended it, and I watched the first one, and how can people be so entitled? No soup for you. It's funny. No, when I leave if I leave the country, I'll eat everything. Oh, not eat everything, but there won't be anything in the fridge, and I'll turn the electricity off in the thing. So it's just, how do you pick? It's that it's a reactive attack because she hasn't thought it through, because there is no chance in hell she could get into my house or unit. I'll say home. It was a unit, but oh, and there was a time I said, oh, there's been 1,000 times, but can you come to like counseling, therapy, psychologist, psychiatrist? She said, I couldn't possibly. I would have to tell them everything you've ever done wrong in your life. I'm like, yeah, I've probably already told them. They probably already know. Most people aren't like you. They don't judge. And she's always been worried about what people think of her. It's more about what she portrays to the, like, she's a complete fuckball. But as long as she looks all right doing it, I don't know. But this, about a month ago, because I moved out of home when I was 16 at the start of year 12. Finished year 12 formal. Mum had taken me for my makeup because I hadn't seen her in a while. But and then we're at her house for photos. And then at the year 12 formal, I guess, which was your prom, then she was like, I've just been diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer and they've given me 6 months to live. And I was like, couldn't have told me before, couldn't have told me tomorrow, couldn't let me have a bit of fun. And I was like, wow. And then, because I was moving away up to Queensland. And I don't know if she was trying to make me stay and look after her, but she is just... But then, turns out, like when they're like, only the good die young? And I was like, so why the fuck has the stage 4 cancer not killed her? Because it's killed all the rest of my family. Turns out she's never had cancer. She had a double mastectomy because she was worried she might have the BRCA gene. Who the fuck does that to the kid, to people? Yes. Oh, she couldn't go, but this is the thing. She couldn't go because she would have to tell them that I stole 50 cents to buy some KFC chips because my mum doesn't cook. Oh my God, I'm going to hell. But it's her avoidance, because it was like literally just over a month ago that all the pieces, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why? But when, like, my brother's, yes, exactly. My brother's 3 years older than me, and he had, I think his feet were like whatever, something, and he had to have, what's that called? Platty, if you have Insta, it's Robin Taylor on there, or Messenger, because I'm hopeless with, I did some, what are they called? I replied to 3 emails the other day. Okay, where were we up to? Did we finish My Darling Mother? Platty's an hour behind me. And that used to, because Queensland doesn't have daylight savings. And if I was working in Queensland and the New South Wales border's there, it's like different time zones. But we go back to whatever that is, like not daylight soon. Oh, actually, I think I have to go because I've got to pick up Hunter from school. Why is that? Oh my God. Okay, so look, you reminded me. I'll finish this story. Not clubfoot, but the things were. Thanks for coming, Rin. Patty. But he had legs of plaster, and I think she must have got a lot of attention. And then I was born in 1976, and then what's the Munchausen's and Munchausen's by proxy were added to the DSM in 1977. So I think she adapted or picked up AK. This guy, and Sarah and Muppets might know, but this guy was someone that Douche Canoe must have felt threatened by, and I think he was trying to, Douche Canoe was trying to suck up whatever's. AK, did you see? They're exposing what he's done now. Heels in the air has got it. Because AK is like, he's out there doing good stuff. Maybe mainly for Suzanne Morphew. AK, basically, it's coming out that, and that I have proof as well, but what are we going to call her? Because she thinks she owns everything. Okay, the one with the stick up her. Anyway, she found, like, Mary and Jeannie, introduced them to Chris and whatever. But the story that they had, Mary and Jeannie, none of it's true. They were just creating it for drama. Oh, Ricket. Oh my God, I'm going to finish this story and then I will go and stop annoying you. But, good times, okay? And this is why so many good people have been run off. But just wait it out. Someone will figure out the whatever. But he's got like 100,000, whatever, throwing money at him, and yeah. I love the people that are out there doing something. And but my mum lied about me having cancer when I was 5 or whatever. And it was a ganglion cyst and removed by a dermatologist. So I think she likes attention of whatever. But anyway, with the Dylan Rounds case, LE said, we don't want you searching, don't come out here. And everyone's like, oh, not everyone. Oh, we're going to get drones, we're going to go down here. They made like $250,000 after the police asked them not to stop. The police knew what's going on. People are sending money for wasted time. Imagine if those people were out looking for Daniel Robinson. Like, we've got to make them go in the right direction. And don't apologize. I like it. AK doesn't take shit. And I did block AK once because people are insecure about people that can actually get stuff done. He's taking care of Barry. But like Alex got done, and he's like a elitist, entitled. I've got Doohickey17 on Insta. I agree, Patricia. But my mum would get new things as they joined the DSM. And when you don't know everything and it comes together, it's just like, whoa, that's a lot. No wonder she was anxious the whole life. Did I say Doohickey7? You can do Doohickey17, and it's a picture of a really creepy meerkat Okay. Oh, so Lily, because someone that I respect said he just walked away. And it's like, so if Mr. Robinson has found 50 bodies that the frickin' Buckeye PD didn't find, and he hasn't found Daniel, and they've been thorough, like, and then so he's just walked away. But who was it? Did he walk in to his apartment complex naked and open the door, do his business, and then leave? Like, who was that? Thanks, Patty. Like, it's just a... And he's had to pay for everything himself. There's some cases that are just heartbreaking, and others are like even Quinton. We were told the first week, pretty much, she did it. We know where he is. What is the point of sending these people all this money? Let police do it. You find it. Protest the court case. Like, oh, because Patricia, I was like, oh, Patricia, she's got, oh, she's a narcopath, whatever. And then you find out about the malingering and fictitious disorder, it's called now. But that is a clever name, Platty. Mr. Meowgi. And I will not assume that you were born in that year. But that... I would like intelligent people are like, he's just walked away. He didn't. They would have found him. The car wasn't where they found it the first day. Anyway, but maybe we can do something else on that. And I really wasn't expecting to be here 2 hours. And I don't know how you listen to me. But for anyone that's dealt with a controlling figure, and if you haven't, check out the Grant Solomon case and give Gracie, his younger sister, some support. And I want to try and find out what the fuck is going on in Tennessee, because these boys, those boys, old boys and all the boys, something's going on. And it needs to, if that was Australia, someone would just bury them. These guys are, I don't understand it. But obviously I've never experienced living in Tennessee. Who do you love? Who's ya? Love you too. I do love her, but not like the obsessive, stalky, whatever. But should I do another live this week maybe? I don't want to inflict myself on you. And I don't want to be someone who'll get all shouty over something in the middle of a stream. And I don't know. There's just so much hypocrisy and people talking about people while they're doing the exact same thing. So, what time of day? Was now a good time? Or earlier or later? But I don't like if Hunter's home, I like to be able to talk to him. And I don't want weirdos. Like he would talk. He's a freaking legend. I don't want weirdos being weird with him. But he came to TAFE with me one day, and they were about because we were learning about, not learning, but the equality and whatever. You know, if you're short, you can't see over the fence, and they'd have the step things this high, but equality, I don't know anything. But he got up and explained it all, and it was like, he's a good peeps. Sam Smith is in The Singer. Oh, everyone, and thank you for being so beautiful. And people are scared to talk in chats because they were here. You're grown. Pretty sure you've done your time being told what to do. And they'll try to intimidate you but if they say you've been somewhere, they're obviously watching too. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. And I think some people have portrayed me as something that I'm completely not, like Fizzle. She went from school to the military, got married, had kids. She missed the whole stripper hoedown part. And there's a lot of other things. Someone said that, yeah, it's safer and better for, what's it called? Mental health. But I don't want anyone feeling any kind of way because some loser has, what's the word? Not confidence, but she's, oh, what? Okay. I don't even know what I've got on this week. I'll figure it out. But please just be kind to everyone. So, see, the only thing with this time is, and if something would change, is if the neighbours decide to switch up the, what's it called, lawn mowing days. It's funny, like, my dad to help out. Those ones over there, I don't know how they were retired when I got here. Oh, and then she retired, and then they fought for like 2 months solid. It was like, someone needs to go fishing. But now I understand why people. He. Di, thanks for coming. If anyone sees mud pie or Junebug, let me know. And Nana. We love Nana. There's beautiful, beautiful women. And I didn't even know. Oh, I'm going to look that up. Do you remember Sam Smith, the artist? He had black and gold. I don't know. But anyway. Do you know Elizabeth? They said, use StreamYards. And if I haven't done something before, it's like, Oh my, I just figured out that StreamYards is explaining emojis in words. I'm not seeing emojis, but face orange frowning. That's kind of funny. But they said use StreamYards so I could I was going to share a thing, but I think I literally just found it. But I swear to God it wasn't there. But I've got a video of 1995 when I saw Pearl Jam in Brisbane. And you can see like 1995 Pearl Jam and how they'd have a tanty and smash the Sarah, I was 8. I was like, we'll call it 20 minutes late, and I'm freaking out. And it's like, I know that you guys can talk amongst yourselves, but I'm like, at least I can talk all day. I can talk about anything. You can give me one word, and I can it's like there's nothing simple about this. And people are like, did you research? I'm Robin with a Y, WHY. And so, even someone will go, hi, my name's Bob, good to meet you. And I'm, is it though? Or did your parents call you Robert? And you've shortened it, or you've got another mate called Robert as well. He's the Robert, you're the Bob. Or you look cute when you're in the ocean. Like, it's everything. I can overthink. You give me a word. It's like, oh, like even Bob. Bob Marley, Bob down, bobbing around, Bob and Robin. Everything's just, it's a lot. But hopefully, oh my God. Should I try and do it now? Do you want to see it? But literally, I've got 9 minutes. Do you want to see it? I'll play you the bit where he smashes the guitar. And it, because I've got pics. We got pics. We got pics. That's, you never know. My name's Robin, and there was a time that my nickname was Bob, and I was working on the Gold Coast, and we'd change our, like, we had the name badges, but you could like do the Dymo thing and change your whatever, and I'd put like Bob or Nibor, which is Robin backwards, and there was a guy who was, oh my God, Nibor, that's a really interesting name. And I'm like, yeah, it's Egyptian. My mind sees the twists of the word. She's a Robin. Does every watch out for Lady R? She's over there, I don't know, doing something mad. As am I. I would wake up and be told that I was running a international crime ring or whatever. And I was like, it became a bit of a, like, I wake up, have your coffee, I do all my bits and then read, and I was like, okay, so it's time for today's adventure with What Did Doohickey Do? But that, do not judge someone or on what someone else has told you. I was like, I'm bad to the bone. Like I start bad. Like it just, everything comes back to a song. Lady R, if someone is over there saying, oh my God, she's over whatever, she was here. Oh, did you? Hang on. Who's your... What? Who's your husband? Oh, now I'm... Are you married to Eddie Vedder? Oh my God. How random. So when my mum was moving, she was dropping off random shit and dropped off a suitcase, and I opened it and I was like, 1993 to 2000 called, and they'd like their extremely weird clothing. Oh my God. Okay. Who's ya? Your man got me through life. He wrote daughter for my don't call me daughter. Rearview mirror. Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. Temple of the Dogs. How good was the music before they auto-tuned? Okay, I'm not going to show you that then. Yet, I'll show it another time. But that has blown me away. Oh. That's such a small world. I grew up with Silverchair. I don't know if anyone's heard of them, but Fame, or maybe it's Pressure, and but sometimes they're not doing well. He started going out with an international drug smuggler. But anyway. I love, my favorite thing is a concert. And I'm okay if I go alone, and I'll just enjoy my... Where? No way. I've met Elton, and I saw him he was in Newcastle in January. They built a new... What's he thinking? Hang on. Nurse's Aid for Michael Bolton's mum. George Thorogood. I've got the one about looking... I'm going to look up B sound. But anyway. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, me too. But I think there's movement. I think they're gonna... Can I say, I was so... There's people, and they're like, this is Michael whatever. Michael Vaughan, Brandy, whatever. And there's channels, and they've covered them, and then they're screaming, who's Brandy? Who's that shit? And it's like, besides reacting like that, it's just, yes, Sean Penn was cool. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, but I'm going to go because it's 2:39. The temperature has increased by 20 of your degrees. Wow, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, chatting to everyone. And I love all the beautiful people. And I'll be online in a couple of hours and watch something and maybe see people. And I do appreciate all the people that did say hello to me when they weren't allowed to talk to me. But that lady, like I was like, what kind of channel? And I love true crime, and I'd like love chatting about it and that, but I don't have the time to keep up with the like updates and all that sort of thing. So I don't know. I just like to be able to provide a full, like if I did, Jay, would you come up with me one night and just chat? Maybe. Is your content, are your true crimey things still up, Jay? Because if anyone's wanting to watch something that's already been uploaded, he's got some really good things. And I will find all the information. But Jay had, because he was from the area, background on the killers. And because, everything gets done and redone and overdone and whatever. And I learned something new. And I was like, oh, and it was so thoroughly researched and put together. He's good. He's a lad. Larkin. Anyway, we will be here to chat and don't let anybody tell you about yourselves. Someone said something to me and I was like, just you. And it hadn't even occurred to me. But anyway. Literally, need to be out there. There's so many cases that I know personally that I'd love to cover. But I don't know. We'll get there. But I want people to have a safe place to be. And people are, oh, she's in doohickeys. And it's like, she can be in doohickeys. They're probably wanting to be in doohickeys, but someone said they can't watch me or whatever. Anyway, lots of love. I'll figure out when I can go live. I literally do not even know what I'm supposed to be doing on Wednesday. But we'll figure that out. Jeff Dwight. But yeah, stay safe out there. Be kind. If you can't be kind, be quiet. Help, not harm. Speak even if your voice shakes. Where's Dolly? I need to speak to Dolly. We'll talk about that case as well. But lady, I'm sensing a little bit of I'm gonna like Pretty Womanish. But okay, I'll tell you one story. One of my clients, Shane, and there's a video of his place to show, because apparently I was, I don't know, embezzling money somewhere. But I'm the type of person, I'll be out. And he's got no feet. And it took me over 6 months. And I'd be messaging Muppets. And I was like, I don't think I have seen a shoe. And then I was like, oh, he's got no feet. Like, I can't even, he's got a condition that when he was born, he was supposed to be dead by like 14. And he's older than, he's 47, maybe. But he was in a wheelchair, and he has, like socks or whatever over the stubs of his feet. And if anyone ever, that I'm being mean about anyone, never. Love him. Love everybody. And he's not deaf, but he'll wear a hearing aid when we go out and doesn't speak clearly. Like, I understand him, but and I don't, people get awkward if they haven't encountered whatever. But there's the people that will smile, they'll get it. And this lady came up and she was like, where are his feet? And Shane's like, and we've got this, there's like a look, we're like, one of them again. And she's like, well, you're going to love this, Patricia. And don't make me cry. I'm the ugliest crier. But where are his feet? And I was like, feet? What do you mean? I'm like, Shane, where are your feet? And he's like, check the car. And it's like, what's wrong with him? And we're like, leprosy. It's like, yes. But people get so, I am that person. I'm like, there was a lady who, it's called Stephen Johnson syndrome. And it was a reaction. I think it was an epilepsy. What's he? Anyway, she had a reaction. Oh my God, die. I've made so many videos fixing Alexa. But, oh my God, where was I up to? But Shane's like a fucking legend. And this is, who comes up, where are his feet? And it's, who does that? But we make it fun. If people are going to stare, we'll make it fun. Oh, this one. So she burned from the inside out, and she was in a induced coma for probably 6 months. And she had all burns and lost eyesight and all that sort of thing. And she had gotten out of hospital and all that sort of thing. And she was like, oh my God, I really miss driving. And I was, because I'm like, it's dangerous, whatever. And technically she still had a license. And so I got one of my old cars, and we're at my friend's farm, and I let her drive because she was technically licensed. So we're not doing anything against the law. And she liked it, loved it. Yeah. Oh, that's, I don't know if anyone's comfortable, we can come up and chat. I just want everyone to have a place where they can be happy and positive. I don't know, I'm going to go, otherwise I will literally talk and sweat myself off. But I really, really, really appreciate you all. And if you do see mud pie or dewback or anything, let me know. See you soon.